Getting our hands on those smuggled goods was almost as sweet as the looks on their faces.
Everything went just as we planned it.
No, as a matter of fact, it was a close one. Who knows what fate we'd have met if we hadn't gotten away when we did.
Thanks to Loa's escape route, we were all able to make it out of there in one piece.
Don't give her too much credit now. The whole thing was her idea to begin with, including the thrilling escape she orchestrated.
But I think I'm gonna stay just the way I am. And if it were up to me, you'd stay the way you are too. I'm gonna miss you. Someday I'll have to come and pay you a visit. This is surprising. I didn't expect to be served imperial cuisine while visiting your land.
You've traveled quite a long way, and now you're in a strange and unfamiliar place. I just wanted to do my best to make your stay as comfortable as possible.
Your kindness is overwhelming, Prince Wayne. You have my thanks.
I've been thinking about the idea of you and I being married. To be frank, I'm the prince of a backwater kingdom. I could hardly be considered a suitable match for an imperial princess.
Oh, but you sell yourself far too short. You've led your people honorably during your father's illness, and you waged a winning war against the Kingdom of Marden. Tales of your exploits have reached as far as the Empire. My interest in you is only natural, both as a princess and as a woman. Yes. They finally relented, but were quite insistent their liegemen escort me. Something about keeping me safe.
I'll procure some traditional Notran attire. It should offer reliable protection from the elements.
What a kind and considerate offer. I shall most gratefully accept it.
Wise words indeed, Lord Geralt. Your insight is truly unparalleled.
That one so astute as yourself has not already taken center stage. It is the Empire's loss, that much is certain.
I guess that's okay.
As a matter of fact, we met when I was studying abroad in the Empire.
Really? Studying abroad, were you? And tell me, just what kinds of things did you get up to in those days, huh?
There was so much to learn. I spent most of my time studying, though I did do a little fencing to break things up.
As it happens, I'm an expert swordsman myself. Isn't this surprising?
Like ridiculous.
So what do you say? Shall we dazzle Princess Loamina with a display of our expert swordsmanship?
Seriously?
Come on, humor the poor slob a little.
This won't be easy. Maybe I can get out of it.
Good luck. Ah, can't wait.
Damn you!
3:28 a.m.
It looks like the facilities and tunnels that were damaged during the war have been almost completely restored.
Yes, and thanks to our additional labor, we're mining more gold all the time. I'm also pleased to tell you we've recently begun the process of investigating new veins of gold within the mine.
As he himself said to me, you can't fight off old age forever. I won't ask him to try.
I do wonder what General Hagal is doing now.
Probably enjoying his retirement, farming and things like that.
Farming, really?
If I'm being honest, I wanted to stop him. In the absence of the general, the nobility are beginning to grow rebellious. Or so the reports tell me.
The following day.
Huh? And who do we have here?
So you must be Prince Wayne. An honor. I'm King Gruyere's daughter, Tolchela. Pleased to meet you. We will be starting off with a white fish and herb salad. The fish was caught in our coastal waters. It's rather delicate, and keeping it fresh can be a little tricky. But that freshly caught flavor makes it all worthwhile! Please, enjoy it!
Still, the truth is it isn't nearly as fancy as I was expecting. It's a little disappointing. No, it's a lot disappointing.
How could some bug-eyed sea creature possibly taste this good? What's your secret, huh? Tell me right now, I gotta know!
May I take that to mean it's to your liking?
Yes, very good indeed.
Food? Why's it gotta look so good?
This dish is served in the husk of a fruit that's been hollowed out. It's filled with savory mousse and topped with seafood, eggs, and more.
A feast for the eyes as well as the mouth! A perfect score times two!
Here we are!
Quite fine.
The flavor of the pork is amazing enough, but serving it on a sizzling griddle just makes it better. And by starting off with 2 subtler dishes, they set the stage for the roast pig to make a huge impression.
Later.
I never knew Sawdust was such a culinary wonderland. Now that I do know, this is the perfect opportunity to learn everything I possibly can about their cooking. Then I'll return to Natra and share my newfound knowledge. If this stuff catches on back home, this trip will have been so worth it.
12 o'clock midnight.
They got me.
You weren't able to think about anything but the food, were you?
Oh, my poor stomach.
7:59 a.m.
Excuse me? Whoa, King Gruyere, could that really be you? What's going on here?
Well now, the young prince. It's been a while.
Uh-huh.
I take it you mean the scrawny little body. It's just my metabolism. Whenever I'm injured or overworked, the pounds just start falling away like you wouldn't believe. Now, what are you doing here? Has the date of my execution been set?
Truth is, I'm not going to execute you. Blows were exchanged, but only because we were victims of circumstance.
But aren't you going to have to execute me for the purposes of appeasing Delunio?
I don't think that will be necessary. I'm planning talks between our 3 kingdoms, where execution will be off the table entirely.